What's popping, all you beautiful people? Another episode of the Vuvuzela Victory Challenge. Our first real test in Germany starts today. Two away games. St. Pauli and Borussia Dortmund away. There's one game in between. We're not going to worry too much about that. We've got two big games. We don't really have transfer news to speak of. The transfer window is still open, so something could happen in between the two games. Hit like, subscribe, all that stuff for your friends and family. Let's get into the game. Right, so we are in the game. I'm here on the financing screen, or club screen, rather. We're going to the financing. We are up £25 million. We've got a transfer budget of 2.36 million. We sold a whole bunch of clauses in this one, and that's where we're at. We still need another 2.5 million to get the Wilson over the line. We could potentially be raising some of that money with Freiburg and EA Guamp looking to buy Lars Micheletti, the Swiss right-winger / striker. He's all right. He is all right. He's probably not going to play much for us, so it is an option that we can let him go. Robert, we would have raised the money. There was a £10 million offer from QPR on Robert. He rejected that. So there's that happening, and he's caused a bit of an issue now. You can see the dynamics. He's a bit upset at the moment. Robert, you can see he's upset, but we will fix that. We will fix that little issue that he's had. We will slowly rebuild him. I mean, if we don't get Wilson, it's not the end of the world. We do have a very decent left back in Espinosa here, who has played well in the first game, a 670. We do also have Philip True, who they signed for us because we needed a 35-year-old wing back to play in the game. And he's not bad. He came on as a substitute in the Pokal and had a 740. So maybe there's a world where he could be, you know, in and out. In terms of our Pokal match, we beat Reutlingen 6-1 in the end. They are a non-league German team, so they're playing in the much lower divisions. We beat them 6-1. Interestingly, though, this man, Alexandru Aguileta, scored a hat-trick coming off the bench. I have decided I'm going to start him in the first game of the season. If you score a hat-trick off the bench, you've got to be very, very good. Elsewhere, Paez, Robert, and Barnetez all picking up goals. They scored a penalty in the 93rd minute to score the. And like I said, we've got St. Pauli coming up today. We've got FC Cologne, which we're not showing. And then we're going to show, of course, the Borussia Dortmund game. This is a must-win. Well, everything's going to be a must-win for us. In terms of the Bundesliga, this is where we're at the moment in the Bundesliga. It is a position where the boards say lower mid-table. So they say anything between 11th and 15th is acceptable. I kind of want to be top 6. And I think we can be in the top 6. If we look at the media prediction, we've got FC Bayern Munich. Why is there is another place you can click on season preview. That's the one I'm looking for. The season preview state. We are ranked at 14th at the moment. That is supposedly our best team. Micheletti, Dahlen, it's a 4-2-3-1, which we don't play. Giles in goals. In terms of the media, Dream 11, we don't really have anyone in the Dream 11. Why is this not resetting? Go back and forward. Yeah, you do, apparently. In terms of the media, Dream 11, as you can see, we have no one in the Dream 11. Interestingly, though, one of the players that we looked at potentially signing as a striker, Valentin Jarrat, is here. His valuation just skyrocketed. He was only about 40 million when I checked him out, but he is on the top striker. Also had a look at Gaspar here as a potential centre mid. The Borussia Dortmund, we looked at his pricing. It was just Lay. Was Bruno Lay the other one? No, it wasn't Bruno Lay. There was another player that we looked at, right back, also with, I think it was Lee, actually. He was Chinese. But yeah, anyway, they predicted me coming 14th. It's a bit sad. I hoped a little bit higher. We can look at the media prediction on this one. You can see our odds, which is sitting in 14th. We've dropped odds. It's 350 to 1. So that's not ideal. But let's see what happens after the first game. St. Pauli are predicted to come 12th. We've got to take them on. This is the team that is starting in the game. Like I said, we've got to start with Singalsio in goals. Our goalkeeper is going to start there. He had a good game in the poker. Cesar, absolutely fantastic. 2 assists in his first game. And then Bars, our new captain for the squad. Oh, he's vice captain. Giller is still captain. He was going to put up a fight if we got him, and I thought we just put Bars as co-captain. Chamorro and Bars going to be there. Espinoza on the right. In the midfield, we're going with Smansinki, Barentes, and Gomez. The reason is Prince is out injured for the next week or so. Robin is also not 100% fully fit, our backup right back. So for now, Tro will come back into that position, and Mausenberger, who can play right as well, will be there just as a backup option. Up front, Paez, Robert, and Aguileta will all start in there. Aguileta, we're going to play him as the channel forward, not the target forward, because like I said, Arndt cannot play as a target forward. He had a good run in the UEFA Under-21 Championships for Czechia, scored 4 goals in 2 games. We're hopefully going to get the same sort of result from him. I am thinking of maybe playing him as a deep-lying forward. If we have the 2 inside forwards, they could maybe get out and about. But that is long-term booking in my eyes. For now, though, we're taking on St. Pauli. We still have a lot of players we need to sell. Hopefully, by the end of this episode, this squad will be trimmed down from 32 to about 26, which is ideally where I want it. All right, since it is the first games of the Bundesliga, having a look at how everything looks, the intros and all that. You can see our teams there, the log. They've got all 18 teams right there at the start of the season. Of course, they don't have the Premier League style thing, do they? Anyway, let's get to the game. All right, kickoff is underway. We've got our first highlight coming in the minute mark. Espinosa for us with the throw-in, finding Robert, who has already scored 2 goals. Scored a goal, rather, not 2 goals in the first game. He was our opening goal scorer. Espinosa was the one with the assist, and Robert almost put it in the back of the net. Our Brazilian winger showing a little bit of tenacity after his little bust up with me, myself, I guess. But, I mean, it's not, you know, we're not going to sell him. We're not actively selling him. He was just got upset that I accepted an offer from QPR. That was basically why he got upset, because then he said I'm actively trying to sell him, which, I mean, I was, because I did offer them out, because Salderon hits the uprights, and Espinosa is the quickest to react. That came close. That came very, very close from St. Pauli's attack, and they're moving forward now to, or we're moving forward rather, with Szymanski. It's not the end of the highlight. Gomez finding Cesar out on that right-hand side, the wing-back, provided with a couple assists in the FC Pokal game. Paez, who picked up a goal as well. Szymanski over the top to Paez. Has some options in the box. Goes low. Aguileta. Great little save. It's not dead yet. Robert's going to keep it in play. And he's still going to bring it in forward. Szymanski just hits it over the top. And we're looking good. We're looking very, very good in the opening 20 minutes or so of this game. Paez finding Gomez. Szymanski. Cesar. Goes into Gomez. Cross to Barentes. Gomez, beautiful little ball back in. Cesar cuts inside. Paez. How did you miss that? Oh my good. How did Paez miss that? That was right on target. All he had to do was touch it. And he did, but he shot it wide. How? How did you manage that, son? That was... I mean, that's a shocking effort on goal. If this is the type of quality from that Pokal game to this is what we're getting. Going to be a very long season, isn't it? Although we have been good. We're slowly allowing St. Pauli to get back into the game. Espinosa now with the yellow card, moving it forward. Simonensky gives it away. Terrible pass there. It was not the right pass at all. And it's put us back on the foot now with Omerman bringing it forward for them. Taver finding Yalkue, who's got options in the box. It's found its way. Great defending there from Chamorro. That's what we're paying the big bucks for. Omerman, Esperoza trying to break down this attack. Kochi, that's going to be it. Kamara doing very well as the no-nonsense centre. Two no-nonsense centre-backs. We don't need to play out of the back. We do play a slightly more direct game in this for the team that we had. I mean, if you remember the Union, the Antwerp game, we're playing a very patient build-up, almost tiki-taka Gen-Pes style play. This one is more direct. Beat the press, and they've scored. Brian Pritchard has scored for them. First goal of the season. It was a good initial save from the goalie for the low cross, but it just literally pathed it right into Pritchard's way. I mean, he could have held that. He could have held that. Here we go. Sinsigalo. Gonna go short to Bars. Picks up Gomez. Gives it away stupidly, but he won it back. I think they felt sorry for us there. Aguleta, Robert. Good ball through for Paez. Kennedy Paez! Oh, come on. You got to hit the target. That's 3 shots now we've had where we should have hit the target. Robert Paez twice. Oh, man. That is annoying. 2 minutes of extra time in the half. Barrantes bringing it forward. Looking for Aguileta. Took a shot from there with a lot of bodies in front of him. Don't know if that was the smartest move. Bars goes cross to Cesar. He's got options ahead of him. Paez is one of them. Brings it in. This time, Alexandru Aguileta. It's 1-0. 1-1 rather. That's how you finish, Paez and Robert. That's how you do it. Don't shoot it wide. Don't miss the goals. Hit the target and you'll score goals. Beautiful pass here from Paez. I thought he might take an extra touch. Decided against it. Aguileta puts it in the back of the net. It's a kickoff highlight. There's literally 1 minute left of the half. If they're going to get a shot on target, that will be annoying though. Espinosa lets his man run past him. Yalakoe comes through. I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know how that happened. I don't know what Espinosa was doing. Yeah, he let him run past. And then, even worse, Barrantes just was like, yeah, I'm going to keep running. You can cut inside and take the shot. That is absolutely poor from us. Makes me annoyed, actually. Very, very much annoyed. Sort it out. Been terrible. Gotta just shout at them. Start the second half. Don't need to make drastic changes yet. Paez. I mean, we should have been about four goals up here. Paez missing 2 sitters. Robert missing a sitter. I mean, in some aspect, Seismansky also missed a sitter as well. His was more arguably to say that it wasn't as easy of the touch from the other two. The other two could have at least hit the target. Tavert goes across looking for Odderman. Long range effort. I mean, I'd like to think our goalkeeper had that covered. I'm not impressed by him at the moment. The second goal, I feel like he should have done better. There again, he maybe should have held that. But we've gotten the ball away now. Paez looking for options. Finds Gomez. Barrantes. There's no one really up in support with him. Spinoza is now there. Just gives the ball to Tavert. Like, why would you even pass there? You can see there's no pass. And I think Chamorro might be sent off here. I do have Hay on the bench. 18-year-old centre-back. You know what? Gomes has been playing bad. We'll bring on Hay. Swap you there, and then you can swap there like that. We'll play with 2 midfielders. We won't play with DM. We'll play like that. So annoying. Any chances we had of winning this game have now just gone right out the window. We are playing on a balanced mentality. Against the Pokal game, we decided to go attacking mentality. So my plan is for weaker teams, we go attacking. For more stronger teams, we go balanced. Because I wasn't sure about St. Pauli, I was going to go balanced. And I think we know how this game is going to end after that red card. I don't even want to see that. Here they are on the attack again. Aguileto wins that back. Hey, goes long, looking for Paez. Can't find him. Celadon. Kattenmacher finds Kuchi. Celadon. Andre goes over the top. Let's make some swaps. Some guys are looking tired out there. Let's bring some fresh legs on there. Robert isn't playing great. Darlin come in there. Elsewhere, Espinosa's not playing great. Tro come in there. You know what? Benitez come off for Nakao. Give him a bit of a run as well. Our new center mid. I need to actually swap those two around because Nakao can't play DM. Here we go. Maybe that triggers something. Maybe we can try and snatch 2 goals. Do we go attacking? Do we try and push forward for that? I think we might need to. I don't know. Herman, I don't want to concede more goals though and get our goal difference really down. Just super annoyed by the red card. It was a stupid tackle that didn't need to be done by... there was no mean to do it. And yeah, it has just... It's just actually just annoyed me and he's put a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. Szymanski bringing it forward though. Has no options ahead of him, but he manages to beat his man. Doesn't have the pace though to keep beating him. He gets past. That could be a red. Nope, it's just a yellow card for them. Yellow Kue picks up the yellow card. He's one of their goal scorers. I mean, he was through on goal and he brought him down. Darlin with the free kick. Zare with the great little save there. Robert is normally our free kick taker, by the way, and I guess that's why Darlin is taking it. Moving it forward, Cesar, Nako. Powell, back to Cesar. Nakao brings in Szymanski. Good ball over to Cesar. Has some bodies in the box. Looking for one of them. Can't find any of them. I have realized we are now open at the back with the counter. Kattenmacher. Great save. Absolutely fantastic save. Kattenmacher with the cross. Finding bars. Great little save from the goalkeeper. That's what we want to see from our young 19-year-old Italian. Saves like that. Because that could have easily gone in. The header at the near post doesn't find its target. I just need this game to end now, I think. Let the game end. We've lost this one. It's done. We don't need to worry too much about it. Hugo looking to try and make it 4 for them. Brings it in. Great defending from Cesar. Urman brings it back to Hugo. Yellow Koye. Urman. Hugo. Back to Urman. Yellow Koye. You know what? Let's go attacking for the last 10 minutes. Why not? Let's just push it. Great save from the goalkeeper and bobbled around there. I don't think anybody noticed what happened. And eventually it's... listen. He's put in some good saves, our goalie, and that's great. That's all we really want. Cesar goes long, looking for Paez, and he's found him. He's got Aguleta ahead of him. Still... I thought he still had it, and then he kind of just ran into a defender. Kettenmacher has been quite good for them. Pritchard on a hat-trick for them. Looking for options, brings it into the near post. It's bobbled in. Eamon Hugo. Literally 2 of their goals have been just bobbles like that. Yeah, I don't want to see this replay. Let's just end this game, I think. Never been so annoyed in my life. That red card really did just screw us over because we were actually playing well until that red card. Yes, we were 2-1 down, but it actually looked like we were going to score another one. Hey, for bars. Nakao goes through for Paez. At least he scores. Referee says it might not count though. Saw him put his finger in his ear. There's going to be a VAR check. Not a big screen like in the English leagues. It's been awarded. We'll take it. 4-2, I suppose, looks better than 4-1, right? Considering we have 10 men. Players scoring a goal, it's always nice. Just blow the whistle, ref. There's no need to have this last chance for them. Just shoot it over the top or something, guys. Kochi brings it in. They're playing it around. They're literally just toying with us now, aren't they? Katzenmacher, it's a good save. The ref linesman goes up, though. It is going to be offside either way. Right, we lost to St. Pauli 4-2 with a red card. It could be worse, I guess. We've got Borussia Dortmund in 2 weeks. First of all, we've got to take on Cologne. We'll be back for the Borussia Dortmund game. I'll let you guys know what happens in the Cologne game. I'm not happy with that result, especially not happy with the red card. We'll see you guys in a bit. Right, guys, we are back for the Dortmund game. The match against Cologne didn't go that well. We lost 3-0. Yeah, we just played bad. We just played very, 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 very bad in this game. And we've got Dortmund now, which is great. We're also missing our left back. That's good. I have decided to come up with a couple more tactics. So this is what I've kind of changed to. I just felt like we're lacking that sort of link-up play for the striker. So having 3 center mids that drop into DM on out of possession made a little bit more sense to me. I've also been toying with the idea of something like this, where we played wing-backs, but more aggressive, maybe against the weaker teams. And then this is another possibility. The only issue with this one is we don't really have a proper attacking midfielder. So if it is Gomez and Aguilera will probably switch around there. They all pretty much got the same sort of like instructions and stuff. It's just different sort of layouts. I do want to give this one a go against Dortmund, though. I want to try it out. I will be trying the others out throughout the season. We'll be chopping and changing. So in terms of Dortmund, this is the team that is going to start. Frail did go out on loan. The transfer window has officially shut. We've got nobody to bring in. We've got Chamorro coming back in from his suspension, which is at least good. Follett will come into the defense there. We sold Hay as well. Schalke offered us 750,000 for him. So I thought I'll take that. He's not that good. And yeah, we could do with the money there. Kuhn, I'm going to just send him back to the under-19s. The rest of these guys are in around the first team. So I guess we have a very large first team with a huge bill on our side. Like I said, Espinosa is suspended, so Treyu will come in there. Robin will come in on the bench. So that's the team that's starting. We're going to have Singalso, Cesar, Chamorro, Bars, Treyu, Gomez, Barentes, Seismensky, Robert Paez, and Aguileta. That's everybody that is starting. Prince is fit enough. I am going to try and, actually, no, I was going to start him. I'm going to start Prince out on that left-hand side. I think we're putting Gomez on the left. I think I said, I can't remember which of the two was. I think it was Gomez. It is Gomez. It is Barentes. Prince will be down the middle for this one. So that's how we're going to line up. Let's see if it's a good way to line up. Let's see if it's not a good way to line up. Only the next 90 minutes will let us know. All right, so we are taking one of the big guns in Bundesliga football, and that is Borussia Dortmund. Hoping for a little bit of an upset here. Tomorrow to Bars. He's going to go over the top looking for Cesar. He's picked up Gomes in a bit of a nice spot. And that was an interesting little shot there from Gomez. Gomez, of course, played for Bayern Munich, by the way. That's where we picked him up from. He was a loanee last season. And that was a deal that was already organized by the previous manager. The one who decided to loan him in there. We almost conceded there, but Cesar did well to help us on that right-hand side. He's probably been our best signing at the moment of the season, is Cesar. He's been very, very good on that right-hand side. Albert now to Svensson. Back to Albert. Looking for options. Cesar pulls him down. That's going to be a penalty. The commentator says that looked harsh. I don't know. I think that looked like a fair penalty. Didn't look like he won the ball at all. And the VAR agrees. Cesar will give away the penalty. It's just a lecture, though. No yellow or red card, which is great. But now we do get to see Sinisgallo maybe making a save. Sinisgallo. Svensson with the penalty. He picked the wrong direction completely, our goalkeeper. Sure. Yeah, we don't need to see the penalty highlight. It seems like we are a bit of an old and tried and tested feeling, I guess. I don't know. It's going to be one of those games. I can just see it. Cesar moving forward, has options ahead of him, finds Gomez in a nice spot here. Gomez trying to beat his man, can't beat Svensson. Svensson will find his own man in Jakovic. Mateus Tell has the opportunity now to bring it in for them, and he does quite well. And Bars just crunches him there. If that's another penalty, I'll be so bleak, because that looked outside the box. It is going to be a no penalty from VAR. Bars gets the yellow card for that crunching tackle on Tull. They've already had to make one forced substitution. Their right wing got injured. Tingi to Gaspard. Mamuz Lum to Flamingo. That is a fun name to say. Flamingo and Gaspard. Two centre-backs. Mateus Tell takes a long-range effort to no real avail there. I'm going to just shout words of encouragement to help the players get back into this. We haven't really had much of the ball in terms of possession or, in fact, anything. It's been Borussia Dortmund on the steady, just battering us completely. You can have a look at the match momentum. You can see there it's just been Borussia Dortmund all the way. And they've just scored another. I'm clicking on the wrong one. That is not good. That was a good finish, though. I'll give him that. Boom. I mean, could he have done something? Don't know. I don't know if Bars could have done something there. I suppose the yellow card might have just prevented him from going a little bit more harder on the tackle. Not sure. Gomes with the yellow free kick. I'll say yellow card. No. It's just a wild free kick, and probably our only real chance that we've had this half. Do we try one of the other tactics? I mean, this is the most defensive tactic we have. And it's not proving to be very defensive, is it? I mean, I could switch to this one, which allows us to have 5 defenders in the end. You know, let's try it. Why not? Why not? Let's just switch some players around here. None of them are really trained to be a centre-back, though. Byron Tens, it's also... He's the closest I think we'll get to a centre-back without making any subs. Yeah. Let's try it. We got nothing to lose right now. Sort yourselves out, guys. Let's try a new tactic. Why not? Maybe produces a goal or two for us and maybe prevents them from scoring more. Treu finds Gomez. Back to Gomez. Prince. Gomez. Prince. All the way back to Chamorro. Bars on the yellow. Brings it forward to Prince. Good ball across to Cesar. Goes over the top. Finds Paez with some space now in the box. Brings it back to Prince. Well, that's better. That is a lot better. Chamorro out from the back. Bars. Makes me nervous when they do a cross-goal passes like that. Cesar now has a lot of space on the wing-back. Gets outrun by Albert. Very well done. But Paez wins the ball back in dangerous position. Aguileta looking for options. Pulls it back to Cesar. Across to Prince. Well, it's gone off Gaspar, but I'll take it. We've looked like a completely different team in the last 5 minutes. And that's how you do it. Aguileta, I thought was going to pull the trigger. Cesar pulled it back. Prince with the shot. I mean, it was going on target, so it took a deflection of Gaspar, but they are giving it to Gaspar as an own goal, which annoys me a little, because that was Prince's goal. And that just affects his rating, because they still stays on 6.5. Cesar now moving it forward. Little burst of energy from the team here. Chamorro holding up play, looking for options. Finds Gomez. Prince goes over the tops, looks for Treyu with some space. The veteran looking for options, finds Gomez. Back to Treyu, into the ball, and Prince again. Backhouse makes a great little save. Because that could have easily been 2-2 in just 4 minutes. 2 goals. We have looked actually really good with this change of formation. We've turned the stats around. And I don't think Borussia Dortmund have seen this coming. We do need to make some substitutes. We're looking some tired legs out there. Robert not playing great. A 6.22 is not great. You know what? Nardone, come in there. Get your debut, son. Elsewhere, Barentes not playing great. Samensky, come in there. He is a bit more of a natural defender as well. Elsewhere, Gomes can come off for Nakao. We'll give that swap as well. Nakao not known to be a DM, but we are training him slowly to become a defensive midfielder as well. We need to teach him how to do that. Elsewhere, we're looking good. Everybody else is playing fine. You know what? Make one more sub. Aguileta coming for Arndt. We need Arndt to get on the score sheet as well. Hopefully, he can be that guy today. And somehow we can sneak our way back into this one. If we pick up a draw, that would be actually... would be quite interesting. You know what? Let's shout more words of encouragement to the team. Happy smiley faces all round. And nothing has happened since that goal, to be completely honest. We do get a highlight now with Tro trying to get over the top to Nakao. Can't pick him up. Boom. Look how quickly we drop back. Leonardo. Gaspar. Surprised they kept him on after their own goal. Arndt picks up nicely. He's got some space. Decides to go long. Poor choice there from Arndt there. That was... not sure what he was trying there, but... a lot of positives in the second half to take from this. Maybe this is the tactic we decide to go with for future games. Yeah. We didn't concede a goal in the second half. In fact, we conceded 1 shot on target. And we scored. I'm going to say I'm proud. I'm proud of that. Not the best result, not the best start to the season. 3 losses in a row is never a great way to start a season, but I feel like we can turn it around. Hopefully, by the next time you see us, we will have turned things around. We've got a couple of big games coming up. We've got Wolfsburg and Bayern Munich coming up, which are 2 games I'm interested. We also have Bayer Leverkusen and Schalke, other big games. Do we wait for towards the end of the season to do the Bayern Munich game, or do we come back for Bayern Munich? I kind of want to be on good scoring form when we take on Bayern Munich. I want to be on good form. And you know what? It is on the 7th of March. It's my real birthday in 2037. So you know what? We won't do Bayern Munich this time. Maybe we'll come back Leverkusen and Schalke. Somewhere around there, I think. November. Let's say that makes more sense. Let's try and get on good form. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button if you have. If you haven't, like it anyway. It helps the algorithms a lot. Your boy the Vaslap is out of here. Till next time, peace. Chicken grease.